Hello. So, breaking news out of the English Super League: Toulouse Olympique, York Knights have joined the Bradford Bulls in the English Super League for the 2026 season. They have been promoted via the new IMG club ranking system, so they made it into the top 14. The IMG ranking system basically audits all the clubs from the English Super League down to the lower league divisions. So they had to make the top 14 to be in a chance to be promoted to Super League, and both the clubs made the cut. So congratulations to York Knights, Toulouse Olympique. They have joined the Bradford Bulls in Super League for 2026. The club that did miss out is the London Broncos. So co-owner Darren Lockyer and Gary Hetherington will be very disappointed of the decision that they haven't been promoted to the English Super League after recently purchasing the club from David Hughes earlier this year. So they've already invested a lot of money into the club. They're currently playing in Wimbledon, South London. They've had multiple homes throughout London over many years. They've also had a few name changes. They were known as Harlequins Rugby League, and they recently changed back to the London Broncos. So the London Broncos have had a bit of a tough ride over the last few years. They've been in and out of Super League, but there's lots of positive news coming out of Broncos for the future. They've already tied up PNG and former South Sydney coach Jason Demetriou on a 3-year deal. So he'll bring some really good coaching experience to the Broncos for the future. Player-wise, they've already signed 2 NRL players: Regan Campbell-Gillard from the Gold Coast Titans and South Sydney hooker Savala Havali. The Tongan international has also signed for the London Broncos, so they are going places. I'm sure they'll be recruiting more and more players down the track for their club, and they'll be looking to develop their academies and recruit more around the London area also. So not all doom and gloom for the London Broncos. The other clubs that have been promoted, so York Knights, they've had a great year. They finished top of the English Championship of the regular season. They also bagged the 1895 Cup down at Wembley Stadium earlier this year. So they'll be very thrilled. They've been in the Championship for a very long time. The club have really got some good foundations there. They'll be very pleased with the decision to be playing Super League in 2026. The other club promoted along with the Bradford Bulls was Toulouse Olympique. So French Rugby League, it's been a bit of a hot spot on the south of France for a while. It's great that the Catalan Dragons have been in Super League for many years, representing the south of France, and now Toulouse Olympique will join them. So they'll reignite the rivalry. Toulouse, they did beat York Knights in the playoff final this year, so that will be very good rivalry with the Catalan Dragons now that they're back in Super League. The other club that are in Super League is the Bradford Bulls. Also, they've had a really dreaded time with financial issues, player issues, grounds issues with not being able to play at Odsal throughout the years. So their fans will recently be rubbing their hands together about the news that they are back in Super League. Clubs like Leeds Rhinos will reunite the rivalry. Bradford Bulls did beat them back in 2017 when they played them in the Challenge Cup, so the Rhinos will be wanting to get revenge when they play them in Super League next year. If you do support any of the clubs that have been promoted to the English Super League for next season, if you're a York Knights fan, Toulouse Olympique, Bradford Bulls, let me know in the comments below what you think of the decision to be promoted to the English Super League. If you do support the London Broncos or you're in the London area, let me know. also what you think of the decision not to get promoted to the English Super League for 2026. Before I go, if you do like any of my videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel, the R League channel on YouTube, and don't forget we are also on Facebook, the R League channel. Make sure you give us a follow there to keep up to date with all the latest news in rugby league. That's it for me. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for your time.